Hey guys, Windows. I hate Windows. Window cleaners all suck. So I just wanted to kind of share with you the best way that I found and the quickest. A one and done approach to get the windows done and move on. I always save those for last, of course, but it's something that really irritates me. What you're going to need for the process: a decent window cleaner. There's no great one. I use Vision by Angel Wax. Have a magic eraser, especially one that's been soaking in a bucket. I'm always in the habit of having a couple soaking in the bucket, especially used ones. The older used ones for the leather seats. A couple of these for windows. You want them saturated, and then when you pull it out of the bucket, don't completely wring out the water. Just wring it out a little bit so when you hold it up, it's not dripping wet. That way, when you apply the product, which I'm going to show you this whole process here in a couple minutes, but when you apply the product and go to clean the window, this sponge, which it's a scrubbing sponge, it's not going to absorb the product you just sprayed in. If you pull it out of the bucket and just give it a little squeeze so it's not dripping as you're using it, and you spray the product on, it's going to keep it on the surface and you're going to be able to use it to clean. So let me show you the process, and hopefully this makes your window cleaning a lot easier. This tool goes down into the corners where it's kind of hard for your fingers can't squeeze into that shape there. So like I said, this is a great tool to get the windows done. Have a couple good dedicated window towels ready to go, 3 or 4 of them. They're going to get a little bit more saturated than your normal process. But the most important thing at the end of your ritual, seal the window. Because when it comes back, if you have a smoker tainting the inside of the windshield that way, or if you have bugs coming at it the other way, it's going to make it so much easier to clean. Okay, pull the magic eraser out of the bucket, wring it out just enough that it's not dripping wet. You'll be able to apply the product of your choice, your cleaning product, and it'll stay towards the surface of the sponge and start cleaning. If you try to apply it to a dry magic eraser, all it's going to do is completely absorb the product and it won't work. You'll find in most cases it takes just one pass to completely clean the glass. Then come in with a good quality dedicated window towel. I'll put a link down below for some good ones, and mop up and dry the glass completely. When it comes to cleaning the inside of the front and the rear windshield, the magic eraser comes in real handy. Getting in areas where your fingers can't get access to, especially between the glass and the rear brake light assembly. And with this method, you're only going to have to get in there once to clean, once to dry, and move on. This is extremely important to me because I'm old, and so I can't stay in these awkward positions for long. So you just come in with the dedicated window towel, mop up, and dry completely. Now, when you're done cleaning the windows and glass inside and out, an important step is to seal the windows and glass inside out. For what I'm using right here, the OptiSeal, just apply to an applicator pad, microfiber or foam, or directly spray under the panel. With this chemical here, if it streaks, you're using too much. But you obviously don't have to use OptiSeal. You could use any sealant you come across or might have in stock. Or you could use any coating or anything that seals a hard surface. Sealing of the outside is quite important because of everything that can fly into it or get airborne from the roadways. But just as important is to get the inside. The inside is where a lot of the streaking occurs, fogging up. hazing from smokers. So a good sealant or a good coating, you can come in with just a damp rag or just spray a little bit of a mild cleaner onto a rag, and you're going to be able to clean it up, get out of there, and you're done. Again, if you can, keep some magic erasers soaking in a bucket for the next time you need to clean them. Pull it out, just wring it out enough so it's not dripping wet. Apply the product. It'll stay to the surface of your sponge. Clean one window at a time, dry it off. You won't have to come back to it, and you won't have to mess around with going over it 3, 4, 5 times because of streaks. Then grab your favorite sealant. Seal the windows, windshield, back window, inside and out, and just see how easy it is to take care of the next time you get it in. If you have any comments, concerns, questions, or if you have a method you want to share with us, because I can't stand windows, as I've mentioned before, any tips, tricks would be great for all of us here. Don't hesitate to leave them behind here in the comment box. Again, Brian from Apex Detail. We'll catch you next time.